Hey guys, Harry here. Here's my second video of the day, and I'm super excited because Total Drama Island Season 2, Episode 1 is coming out today. So I'm just gonna talk about the casts that were announced. If you don't know, like a couple months back, every day in a separate video, they announced who's coming back, and some of them were chosen by fans, some of them were chosen by the producers, but I'm just gonna talk a little bit about every single one, and I'm just gonna tell you my opinion of how they joined and stuff. The first person who was announced was Bowser, and he was a fan choice, and I kind of expected this. Bowser was a really big character. He and Peach were the only relationship on the show, and he went pretty far. He got to 7th in the first season, in season 0 or whatever. He didn't get eliminated as of episode 9 when it was canceled. And yeah, he went really far. People like him. And I'm excited to see where he goes. I think he's going to get very far and might even win. The second person announced was Mona, and I'm really excited for this one. She seems pretty cool in what we've seen about her. She's kind of like that movie fanatic. And I love movies myself. She likes horror movies. I don't really like horror movies that much. I've seen a couple. I don't really like them. But anyway, I just think she can really go far. I think she's going to be kind of like Sierra, and she's just going to like love movies and not love movies, like she's basically like the fan type, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. And I'm just overall really excited for her. Third one was another audience choice, and that was Lemmy Koopa. And he was the best of the Koopalings, I'll admit, but I didn't really want any of the Koopalings back. I'd rather have Trooper than Koopa, but that's just my opinion. Than Lemmy, but that's just my opinion. I think he could still do pretty well. And it's not, like, there are going to be some way worse ones coming down here. But overall, he was just okay. Number 4, the fourth one that was announced is Wario, and it was producer choice, obviously. I am really disappointed with this one. I don't know what they're going to do with Wario. I'd honestly rather have Waluigi. I think, like, I gave him, like, 19th place when I ranked all the characters, and he's just a really bad character both seasons. And both times he had to quit because he couldn't be eliminated, and I don't know why they keep giving Wario so much praise. I was expecting Waluigi to come back after they made him seem so hilarious in the interview, and I'm kind of really disappointed that we got Wario instead. I hope he gets eliminated pretty soon. The fifth one is Steve, and he was an audience choice, and this is the one I predicted the most. I mean, Steve was the fan favorite. I don't like this. I don't like Steve. He's moody, like, he's always grumpy, he's not pleasant, and he's mean to Daisy, who's my favorite character. So I'm not actually too excited for Steve, especially since I know he'll go far. Yeah, don't give me hate for that. I just don't like Steve, personally. Person announced, and I think we're at number 6 now, is Iggy, and he was a producer choice, and at first, I wasn't too excited for him. I was kind of like, who cares? But now that I remember that Lemmy's back, I'm actually really excited for him, because I think there could actually be, like, a dynamic between the two. Just, like, their friendship, their brothers, and I think that'd be pretty cool. So I'm kind of excited to see what he'll do. And the 7th one announced was Dry Bones. I also really expected this one, because Dry Bones is, like, I think he was the main character of Season 0, and then he wasn't brought back for Season 1, and they kind of just let Boo take over. And I think that Dry Bones would get really far this season, considering that Boo won. I mean, got 2nd place. Boo didn't win, Peach won. Yeah, so I expect Dry Bones to go really far this season. He's going to be kind of like the hero, I think, just like how Boo was the last season. 8th one was another producer choice, and that was Donkey Kong, and I'm honestly really surprised. I didn't think Donkey Kong would make it back, of all people. He was kind of like that person that always died, and that doesn't even make sense, especially now that they're taking themselves more seriously, and like they had that whole episode where they were like, oh no, Peach can't die, Mimi's gonna kill her, and then this guy just dies and comes back like it's an object show or something. So I really wasn't expecting that. But I don't even know how far he's gonna go. I think they just threw him in there to be one of those guys who could be eliminated first and no one would be sad. But I don't even know why he's here. Yes! 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 Not only is it amazing that Daisy's coming back for another season, but it was an audience choice too. And I am so happy. Daisy was by far the best character last season, way above number 2, and I loved Daisy. She was hilarious. She had that friendship with Carl, and we're gonna see even more of that in the next season, and I couldn't be more excited. I'm really hoping she wins. She definitely deserves it. She's like a mix between Izzy and Lindsay, but only the good parts of them, and she's one of the best cartoon characters that I've ever seen, and I'm just so happy that she's back. And all that excitement is officially gone. Why? Why? Of all people you could bring back, why Roy? Roy is probably the worst character ever on the show. And there was 26 contestants originally. That's a lot of them to be the worst. I am so upset. I really hope he's the first eliminated or something like that. But I know he won't be because BJ's here. But at least Carl's back. The 10th person announced was Carl. And he was another fan choice. And I'm really happy. I thought that Daisy was a little more liked than Carl. And I was right. I think. I think they're in order. That would make sense. Except for Lemmy. But, yeah, I'm excited for Carl to come back because Daisy's here, and their friendship, really works well together. I wish Luigi was back, so, we could see more of Daisy and Luigi since we barely got any of that. Luigi just referenced her as his girlfriend, like, twice or something. But I'm really excited to see how far the friendship goes. I think it's gonna go a long way. I do think that Carl will be eliminated before Daisy, but still, I'm really excited. And the 11th one announced was Goombella, which was a producer choice, obviously. What? I think it's because Steve's back, but I don't even know. She was such a small character. I don't know why she's here. This is even more surprising than Donkey Kong, but whatever, let's just see what they do with her. And, where are we? I think we're at 12th? Anyway, the 12th, announced was Bowser Jr. Yeah, it's 12th. Was Bowser Jr. And I am surprised and expected it, because I expected it, but I expected it as a producer choice, because I expected him to be like Ezekiel again on World Cruise, just like how Ezekiel was like World Tour. Because that's his whole thing. He's stowed away on the island. And I expected that. But as a producer choice, I didn't expect the audience to want Bowser Jr. back. He was the first eliminated. He didn't even get on season 2. He was in a cameo of the episode Daisy and Luigi got eliminated, and it was like the funniest thing ever. Daisy comes in and he's like, "Get away, I'm gonna call my dad." And she's like, "Chicken." He's like, "No, that's my chicken." But I think he's just gonna be that Ezekiel type. I'm pretty sure he'll be the first eliminated, but that's just my thought. Yeah, I'm an idiot. It was 13. Whatever. The 14th announced was Peach, and I found out that a lot of people didn't like Peach, and that's why Boo won. They said she was like bratty and whiny. And, there was a weird green girl trying to murder her. It's kind of gonna happen. But, whatever. That's that. That's Peach for you. But at least the producers brought her back. That's all I can say. Okay, so the second last was, I don't know, Demento? I don't know how to pronounce his name. But this was an audience choice, and I honestly expected it to be a producer choice, to be like Alejandro. I expected if he didn't get enough votes, they would have put him in anyway. But, yeah, he's in. And I'm really excited for him. I definitely wanted him in. I loved Alejandro. He was my favorite character of Total Drama World Tour and All Stars. So I'm really excited to see how that goes. I hope he's going to be like a good strategizer, but good at making deals. Hopefully not like making everyone fall in love with him, because that would be really weird. But yeah, I'm really excited to see where he goes, and can't wait. And the last one announced was Madame Fleury, and a lot of people were disappointed. Even though it was an audience choice, it wasn't, people weren't happy. And I can understand why. There were great characters like Luigi and Yoshi, and I can understand her being chosen. She'll be like Lashana. She's a pretty awkward character in general. I mean, she's not wearing a bra. She's just, it's like an actual Mario character. Like, the picture that you're seeing right now is actually in a Mario game. Just, parents are playing with their kids, and then that thing walks inside the room. Inside the game, and yeah, I don't want her to go that far. I don't really care for her. And there are so many great characters that could have been chosen over her, like Petey, or Mimi, or Luigi, or Yoshi, and she just took the spot. And even though it was an audience choice, audiences weren't very happy with that choice, and they wanted other characters. But this is what we got, and I don't want her to be the first eliminated. She's way better than characters like Wario or Roy. But yeah, overall, this season's cast isn't the best, I don't think. It could have been a lot better. I wish it was fully audience choice, because then we could get rid of some bad characters like Wario, Donkey Kong, Roy, there's another one, Goombella. But yeah, I'm still really excited for it. It comes out today, on the 14th. Well, obviously not today. I'm obviously recording this beforehand, but yeah, the cast is alright. But I expect the animation and the actual storytelling to be way better. Anyway, I'll see you then. In 1 or 2 days, I'm gonna make my reaction of the first episode, and I'll see you then. Bye.